What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And before we get into today's video, I just want to say if you're a fan of those Legends of the Game, then I would definitely recommend subscribing to the channel. Also, guys, if this is content that you enjoyed, greatly appreciate it if you'd posterize that like button. And in the comments down below, guys, let me know a legend you'd like to see me do a build on, past or present. I'd be more than happy to do that build for you. And with that being said, let's get right into today's video. So guys, today we have another request build for Tracy McGrady, which I was kind of surprised that I hadn't done a Tracy McGrady build already. Because Tracy McGrady was a phenomenal player, and had it not been for injuries, I really feel like he could have been one of the greatest. He would have been mentioned with guys like MJ, LeBron, Bird, Magic, guys like that, because he was really a phenomenal player. Now, there's a couple ways that you could do this. I mean, if you wanted to go like Hall of Fame finishing and shooting, you could. If you wanted to go the one that's more shooting and less finishing, you could. But the one that I like is this one here, the one that's a little bit more finishing and a little bit less shooting. We're gonna max out our close shot. We're gonna max out our driving dunk and our driving layup, and then we're gonna take this up just enough, just to get that 16th badge. So we go up to 51, and then we're gonna max out our mid range. We're gonna max out our 3-point shot, our free throw, and then we're going to take this up just enough to get that 17th badge. So we're going to go from 56 to 64. Then we're going to take our pass accuracy up to 70. We're going to max out our ball handling. That's going to give us 9 playmaking badges. Then the rest we're going to put on our defense. We're going to have our perimeter, our lateral. We're going to max out our steal. And then we're going to go down and put this on our rebounding. And we'll put that 1 that we have on the block. I don't think you get anything. You could put it here and you get the 10th playmaking badge if you would prefer that. But if you look at this, guys, it's a really, really nice build. You've got 16 finishing, 17 shooting, 10 playmaking, and 7 defensive and rebounding badges. So this build is pretty well rounded. Now, if you just wanted to go offensive heavy with this build, you certainly could. Of course, you're going to be 6'8", 210. Wingspan, guys. Now, for me, I would take it down just 1, because you get the plus to that mid range. And you want that mid range to be as high as possible. Now, I wouldn't take it down 2 because you lose your driving dunk then, and you don't want to do that. So if you look at this, guys, once you get this build maxed out, you're going to have a close shot of 91. You're going to have a driving layup of 84, a driving dunk of 84. A mid-range of 79, a 3-point shot of 76. You're going to have decent ball handling at 71, and your pass accuracy is going to only be 69, but that's not really an issue. And then on the defensive side, guys, which is really not what you're focusing on with this build, you're going to have a 72 perimeter defense, as well as a 71 lateral quickness, which isn't bad. You also have a 70 steal, and a 73 defensive rebound, and a 66 offensive rebound, which isn't horrible. And like I said, with this build, you're not really focusing on speed anyway. Now, I will say also with this build, though, you could play it at small forward as well with that height. If you would prefer, that way it kind of negates that speed and acceleration a little bit, because you are going to be quite slow for a shooting guard. So if you wanted to play this at the small forward position, you could certainly do that. Now, for the takeover, guys, it really depends on you. If you want to just focus more on that, finishing ability at the rim, I would say go slasher. But I would do shot creator if we're staying true to like Tracy McGrady. I feel like shot creator is a good way to go. And you have built a finisher. I do like that Zach LaVine shades of. I don't think Zach LaVine is necessarily as good as McGrady was, but I like the comparison. I'll say that. We're gonna go fearless finisher. We're gonna go limitless takeoff, posterizer. Anytime you're doing a guard build, guys, that you're gonna be doing finishing, I would say that those are very, very important finish badges to have. So you want those 3 all in Hall of Fame. Now, you could also do either acrobat or slithery finisher as well. I would just do Acrobat if it's me. But if you want Slithery, you could do that. If you want Teardrop or Unstrippable, any of those other ones, you could certainly do that. Giant Slayer's a good one, even though you're going to be as tall as most people in the court at 6'8". So for the shooting badges, guys, Hot Zone and Limitless are two must. I feel like Difficult Shots is a good one. Circus Threes would be another good one with this build. Corner Specialist is also, and then I would do Catch and Shoot. And for the last one, you could do Deadeye or Blinders, whichever you prefer to use. Or if you just choose to do something entirely different, that's fine too. Like I said, these are more or less just a suggestion. We're going to be doing Glue Hands, of course, for this. Space Creator, Quick First Step. And then for the last one, guys, I would just do Bail Out, just in case you get a bad animation when you're finishing at the basket. That's always a good one to have. And then for these guys, I feel like Intimidator and Interceptor are two that I would definitely use. They're two of my favorite defensive badges. And you could do Clamps or Hustler, Pick Dodger, whatever Pickpocket, whichever you prefer. We'll just go with Clamps because I feel like that's a good one on any 2-guard. Yeah, I feel like that's a good one to have because, it helps you a little bit on defense, and you need, with that defensive rating that we're going to have, if you don't want to be a reliability, then you're going to need all the defensive help as possible. So you could certainly do that. But yeah, I really feel like this is a good Tracy McGrady build. Now, like I said, guys, you've got any of the pie charts that incorporate shooting and finishing, you could go with and pretty much do it the same way. The only difference is, it may change what you have Hall of Fame badges in. But yeah, whichever way you prefer to do that, I just felt like this one was, the best way because at 6'8", guys, we're not going to have great shooting anyway. So I thought, let's help the finishing as much as possible because the 1 or 2 points that we're going to be losing on our shooting, by, going primary finishing as opposed to shooting, we're going to lose that regardless because of our height. So, I thought it worked best. And then when you take that wingspan down just one click, you still got the finishing, and it does give you the bonus to your shooting. So I felt like it was a really good way to go. But yeah, guys, there you have it. I feel like this is a good McGrady build. Guys, if you've never seen Tracy McGrady play, if you're someone that's really younger, and you've just never seen the guy play, go check him out. He was really, really good back in the day. Yeah, I'm glad that I got this request because I was surprised that I hadn't done a McGrady build already. But if you enjoyed the video, guys, I would greatly appreciate if you'd posterize that like button. If you like those legends of the game, I would recommend subscribing to the channel. And in the comments down below, guys, let me know a legend you'd like to see me do a build on. Or I'm still wanting to know, do you think it would be a good idea if, I did the My League and did like rebuilds of teams that have been historically bad, or, the draft classes and things like that, and pit them against one another. Just different things like that, guys. Just let me know in the comments below if you think that would be a good idea. That would be something you'd be interested in seeing. But with that being said, guys, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.